good morning, Get Wrecked for Recovery crew. So it's day number 4 of this Redeeming Eden cycle tour. State 47 to RAGBRAI 50. That's from State 47, Hot Springs, Arkansas, up to the Katy Trail, up through Indiana Dunes National Park, up to Mackinac Island, over to the Paul Bunyan Trail, and then south to RAGBRAI the last week of July. And it's all to raise awareness that addiction recovery options are available, that you don't have to die in your addiction. There's churches, Celebrate Recoveries, and rescue missions all over the nation, all over the world, that just want to help you, talk to you, and love you if you find yourself battling addiction. So yeah, there's Mackinac Island. That's where we're headed today. This is Lake Huron. We had a great drive up yesterday. Last night we ended up sleeping in the van. I just was trying to make it to Indiana Dunes National Park, and I was like, Christy, I've got to pull over and take a nap. I do the lion's share of the driving. If she's driving, I'm taking a nap. And so I said, I just got to take like a 15-minute nap to knock the edge off. And she was like, okay. And I ended up sleeping in that BP parking lot for 2 hours. So when we got up, we went ahead and drove into the national park, and it was still 2 or 3 hours before sunset or sunrise. So we just parked in the national park there on the lakeside, cracked the windows, let the sea breeze roll in. It was nice and chilly. It was beautiful. We had an absolute great morning. It was overcast, so we didn't get to see the sunrise, but we did get to just spend some time there playing in the water, splashing around, taking family pictures, having a good time. Indiana Dunes National Park is just absolutely gorgeous. He's surfing. How cool. What do you think about Indiana Dunes, Liam?
I didn't think I'd see someone surfing.
I didn't think I'd see somebody surfing either. Is that you, Clark? They said it's cold. What about you, Mama?
I think it's beautiful. I wish the sun was out.
Yeah, me too. It's kind of chilly. Absolutely gorgeous stuff. Unreal. Then we went over to Indiana Dunes State Park and did the 3 Dune Challenge, which is 3 giant mountain-sized sand dunes. One's like 176 feet, one's 185, and one's 196. And you pretty much go all the way back down to start the climb for the next one. Soft sand climbing up. And Clark, me, Liam, and Kirsten did that. We accomplished it. We are 3 Dunes Challenge champions. All right, so we officially just completed the 3 Dunes Challenge here at Indiana Dunes State Park, which is just down from Indiana Dunes National Park where we just went. And we are way up there, 192 feet above Lake Michigan. That last one was max 43% grade, but it had stairs. We had stairs that were coming straight up to get up here. The other ones were just climbing through soupy sand. It was really nice. Felt good on our feet. So, yeah, what'd y'all think?
Tiring.
Tiring? Tiring? Winded? Those are good,
Hard.
Hard? Yeah, it was.
Hard. The first one was actually pretty easy, but the second one, it was getting harder. But this one, I felt like I was going to give up.
I gotcha.
Liam.
Liam,
I just wanted to turn back around.
Liam has joined a gang in California. Unfortunately, his initiation was this climb, so man, I hate that you're taking that path in life, bud, but I guess it is what it is. All right, so yeah, we're again, you're not going to be able to see it from the video. Height and depth just never does justice, but it is way down into that valley from up where we are. So yeah, that's it from here at Indiana Dunes State Park.
I have a name engraved on here.
And Liam's name is engraved on there, even though he didn't actually engrave it. So, but yeah, That's it from Indiana Dunes State Park. Now we're going to meet Mark Campbell, which you might remember, who you might remember from.
Dr. Lineberry.
Yeah, you can call me Dr. Lineberry. Episode way back when I was in Michigan on around Easter of the years before. I've got the auto zoom thing turned on, so it's like trying to find everybody. Yeah, so you'll remember him. I was able to do surgery on his leg up there. Had a great time, and with him and his wife Janine. And unfortunately, she can't make it. She has to work, but Mark is coming to meet us for breakfast. So that's where we're headed, and we're gonna try and get showers before we go that way. But you're not gonna see that
Right about now.
And thank you so much, Mark. We had an absolute blast hanging out with you there as we were coming through the area. We did not take any pictures, which blows my mind. Mark texted me like 20 minutes when he was 20 miles one way and I was 20 miles the other. And he said, you know what we didn't do? We didn't take any pictures or record any video. So here's my shout out to you, Mark. But we had a great time. Had a great time catching up and talking. And then we started driving again. I'm trying to keep all of our driving travel days down to 400 miles so that we're not overbooked on being able to stop somewhere or eat or those kind of things. So there's a lot for us to do here in Mackinac, and we're going to cycle the 7 miles around Mackinac. Christy is released to do light cycling, and so since it's only 7 miles, she's going to give it a shot. There are no vehicles allowed on Mackinac Island. It has been horse and buggy, bicycle, motorless carriage only since like 1895. And it stayed that way. I really feel like that should be a national park. It's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. So we're gonna go over there, check out the Grand Hotel, get some fudge, and meet people. It's supposed to be super busy. When I was here on Midwest, there were icicles in Devil's Kitchen, so I'm hoping for some redemption. We love the Katy Trail, but I don't feel like Missouri got any redemption. If there is any, it's the fact that my family was able to be with me there. So this is like the redemption tour for the Redeeming Eden Cycle Tour. Either way, on the way in yesterday driving, we had a great time kind of just driving up through Michigan. We met up with Dan Rayburn. He took us out for ice cream. Dan's from way back on the Key West bike ride with Ends of the Earth Cycling, who we're also going to be meeting up with for RAGBRAI this year. So it's just action-packed, a lot of things going on. But yeah, I wanted to let you guys know we are here. We are in Eastern time zone, so we've lost an hour. I am jet lagged, I am tired, but I am ready to ride my bicycle. And I think everyone else is too. Well, the two big kids are asleep. Christy and the baby are in the restroom getting ready. So yeah, absolutely gorgeous water, crystal clear. I'll try to get some more shots of that as the day goes along and the sun comes up. We've got a little slight chance of rain. But yeah, it was super smoky up here over the last 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was wondering what it was gonna be like, but it's actually not that bad. So with all that being said, again, this is going to be a longer video, a lot to record and do, a lot to talk about. There was a lot to catch up from yesterday's travel day, last 2 days travel days. Yeah, we're gonna get on the ferry this morning, go eat some breakfast, get on the ferry, and you'll see more of that right about now. All right, we made it to Mackinac Island. What do you think, buddy? Chilly? Yeah, me too. So it started raining when we were on our way over. We got a little bit wet when we were waiting in line for the ferry, and then it's supposed to stop, so we're gonna go rent a bike for Christy. We've got our bikes parked right over there, and you won't see a car in this video today. It's all horses, buggies, and bicycles. So we're gonna go do that, and yeah, we'll explore and we'll take you guys with us.
Right about now.
they're going on ahead. I stopped to film them real quick. Can you see them up there? It's a beautiful little tunnel. Tunnel of trees. Gorgeous. Alright, this is the Devil's Kitchen. The last time I was here, there were icicles hanging from it. If I go even farther, off to our right is the Mackinac Island Bridge. The Mackinac Bridge. And some beautiful turquoise water. We're waiting for the sun to come out, so that looks incredible. And yeah, just doing the old Devil's Kitchen thing. Alright, so we just rolled up to British Landing. It's been 3.14 miles. How do you feel?
Wonderful. Very energetic and ready to go some more. It warmed up, so we're not cold anymore.
It did. You have to look at this out here. So it now looks like we are at the Bahamas or some strange place that has tropical waters yet Christmas trees. Bridge is out here. There's this super cool boat that's parked right out here, but we are enjoying the sunshine and lots of people out today. This is a totally different Mackinac Island than the Mackinac Island I came to last year in April or May. Snow. I came here in snow. So anyway, we're going to go up here to the Cannonball Oasis and eat some lunch, and then we're going to keep on pedaling some miles around the island, talk to some folks, and yeah, pretty spectacular. Mackinac in the summer is a great place to be. Love you guys. See you later. All right, so I made it to the stairway to Arch Rock.
She's running up the stairs.
Yep, Clark is right here. I'll flip the camera around in a second. Kirsten's here. Here's Clark. Liam has already run up to the top. Look at this water. I'll have to turn around and zoom it in when I get up there, but it's absolutely gorgeous. So we're gonna climb up these 207 steps. And luckily, Clark, slow down, buddy. Luckily, I'm not in all my winter gear like I was last time. Here we go. What'd you think about that climb?
It was great.
It was great. What'd you think climbing all the way up that mountain?
Yeah, I have seen that.
It was great.
So what'd you think about climbing up all those stairs?
Tiring.
Tiring? Yeah, it was. All right, let's go see what we climbed it for. What you want to do? All right, we are way up there. All right, y'all turn around and say cheese. Clark and Kirsten. Clark and Kirsten. Turn around and say cheese. Say cheese. Clark. Cheese. Got it. That's a good one.
Here's a memory. Look.
Well, that was beautiful. We took some selfies. I wish I had the energy that this kid had. I cannot hop down 207 steps, but he so far is batting 1,000. Oh, hang on. I got a cool shot of Liam and Kirsten down here in the water. I'm gonna have to take for you. Let me do that. You see him?
Yeah, I'm not sure that I care that much. So if we...
This is finally going
Alright, so I'm gonna zoom out just so y'all can see what we're actually talking about here. This is where we are.
Let's go.
That is crazy how high up we are for them to be right there like that. Let's see if I can get a... They're way down here. Tiny babies. All right, come on, other tiny baby, let's roll. All right, I'm gonna do video first. What did y'all think?
It was amazing, but here, me and him are gonna go under together.
Okay,
Okay, cool.
they're going under together.
3, 2, 1.
Man,
And the water is crystal clear.
the water is crystal clear.
It does.
Like you can't tell how deep it is. It looks like it's just all shallow all the way out.
They're going to get you.
It's crazy. Beautiful water. All right, I'm gonna get y'all's picture. Hang on. Can you climb out?
I can.
Okay.
I'm gonna do one more.
Yeah, that's a good climb.
Video, just jump. Okay?
Yes, sir. I asked you not to throw rocks, and you kept throwing them. Nope, you say that every time, and every time you go back and do it again. So you can learn the little impulse controls. I'll let you do things until you can't. Get the lighthouse. All right, Liam, Kirsten, Clark, what did y'all think? That's fun? You tired? 5:29. Yeah. Clark, what did you think about the day today? It was great. Oh man. Liam, what did you think about today? You like Mackinac Island? Yeah? All right. Very cool.
He would live here if he could.
Did he?
Oh, yes. He said, Mom, I'd live here if I could.
That's pretty cool.
I would.
I think that would be a really nice thing.
It's a really nice idea.
So what do you think about it?
I think it's really cool. Nice and relaxing and calm on the other side of the island. You have
Yeah.
to get through all the touristy shops. The bicycle ride is very nice. The bicycle ride is very nice. It was nice and cool and easy breezy. Very little climb. Found out there's some fancy dancy stuff at the Region. Not the Region. What is it?
The Grand Hotel.
The Grand Hotel.
Yeah, I'll talk about that in a little bit.
I would love to do that.
We talked to some people who told us all about the Grand, and it was crazy. But I know it's going to be noisy, so I'm going to go ahead and end this section here. But we'll get back with you guys. We're going to show some footage of the ride back, and then we'll be going over to St. Ignace and maybe get a video of the Mackinac Bridge before we head back to our campsite for the night. So check back in with y'all in just a little bit. Alright, so as we're leaving Mackinac Island here, we'll be coming past the Grand Hotel in just a second, and it's just a gorgeous island. The whole entire island is amazing. The houses are all so old and provincial, and the fact that there aren't any cars allowed just makes this place really just a very special place in the United States. I'm glad that I was told on the first tour to go check it out. But the Grand Hotel, I was mentioning we were going to talk about it for just a second. We're about to be passing it, coming up right here. And it is a super large hotel. It is wild how big this hotel actually is. It's like $800, $900 a night. And the people that we were talking to were telling us that if it's after 6 p.m., at 6 p.m., you have to be in suit, tie, or tux. Tails, like you have to be dressed to the nines. Imagine the Monopoly guy. That's what you got to look like if you're on the property. And it was just really neat. It was $10 a person to actually go and just visit, and I wasn't comfortable paying that much just to go sit on the porch. They do have a secret garden that I've seen a lot of people post about, and maybe if I came on vacation one time, I'd do those things. But we had plenty of opportunities to talk to people on the island, plenty of opportunities to share what we're doing, and it was just a really good day. We enjoyed it quite a lot. I love this shot as we're leaving the island of the parasailer and Liam and his redeeming Eden cycling gear. I thought that was super cool. So the next thing coming up is the Mackinac Bridge. And the Mackinac Bridge is a massive structure that connects the mitten of Michigan to the upper peninsula of Michigan. It's Interstate 75. If you remember from back on the cycle tours, I had to have DOT take me over the bridge because they don't allow bicycles on that bridge. But it is a mile from each tall tower stanchion to the next, and it's even farther to the concrete pilings that they had to, build under the water to hold those cables. But it is the longest suspension bridge in the Western Hemisphere, and it took them a very long time to get it because it's like 290 feet deep out there in the middle of the water. So really cool stuff. And as we kind of finish up here with our ferry ride, you can just see how beautiful the water is. It was just stunning. I love the Great Lakes. I love the people around the Great Lakes. And yeah, we're going to finish up the night here, and you'll see more of that as this continues. Love you guys. See you later. All right, so we walked in here to the St. Ignace Lighthouse and got to see some more of the beautiful, crystal clear Great Lakes water. Absolutely gorgeous. We are going to go up here to the end of the pier and eat some pasties. And then we are going to go back to camp, and I'm going to try to work on this video too. I'm running behind on working on videos, so I am doing the best I can. I did not realize with how much driving I would be doing, how much it would actually take the time to do. So I promise you guys I'm working on these as quick as I can to get them out to you to watch. So with all that being said, yeah, I'm gonna go eat some dinner and then head on back to the campground. All right, so it is officially the next morning. I know we were just there on the pier. It seems like just minutes ago for you, but that was last night for us. This was our lovely campsite here on Lake Huron in St. Ignace at the Castle Rock Camp Park. It was only $35. It was primitive, no power, no water, but we are on the lake. Like, it was absolutely gorgeous. I just got the tent packed up. We've got all the stuff done. Christy arranged the van. Great job this morning.
Woohoo!
Yeah, and all I gotta do is get the back of the van shut, hang the bikes on it, and we're gonna get on the road and head west along Highway 2. And Christy and I have talked about it. I've been doing all the driving, all of the cycling, a lot of things. And so she's gonna drive today. Most of our other drives were like back roads, kind of cutting corners to get from one place to the next, no direct interstates. But today is west on Highway 2 for pretty much the whole day. We're gonna try to make it to Voyageurs National Park today. That's gonna put us like 180 miles away from Bemidji, which is where we'll start the Paul Bunyan Trail. Clark's Ball was out here by the water. And so that's our goal. I'm okay with stopping halfway. If we can make it all the way to Voyageurs, then when we get to Bemidji, we can have an effective 0. We'll end up driving for 3 hours that morning. But other than that, we'll have a 0. So that would be nice. That's what I'm hoping for. My hope is while she's driving today to get YouTube caught up, Facebook caught up, the Facebook fundraiser done, text back people I need to text, call people I need to call, do all the things, because it's just been busy. Y'all know the normal cycle tours. I call my video editing my second half of the day, and there's just no second half of the day now. Like, it's all one full day. Look at this stunning lake view this morning. I am just so amazed at how crystal clear the water is every time I look at it. So anyway, yeah, it's just phenomenally busy. And then, like, I've tried staying up at night. That's how I got the first 2 videos done, staying up from like 1 to 5 in the morning. And then I'm just shot the next day. Like, the next day is just terrible. So I'm working it in as best as I can. Having the family with me, definitely, the only thing I can figure is that I had all my extra time to do Facebook and Instagram and talk to people when I was sitting in diners and stuff, like eating, charging my phone. that kind of thing. Now we're charging the phone in the van and driving, and I'm doing the driving. So it's been busy. I apologize. I promise you guys, this is like the #1 thing on my mind. This YouTube channel is the #1 thing, and like I feel like it's all just catching up. So I got 2 videos to finish up. One to finish, this one to completely do. And then yeah, Voyageurs National Park. And we've absolutely loved the UP. It's just crazy how you cross over the bridge, over the Mackinac Bridge, and all of a sudden you're in like pine forest. Christmas tree smelling pine forest. I love that. I think they call it the boreal line. Don't quote me on that, I gotta sneeze. So yeah, it was a little bit rainy this morning. That is almost all the way over. It should be passing on out and through. And then, yeah, just a lot of driving to do. So, with all that being said, if you know anybody who's passed away from addiction in any form or fashion, please drop their name in the comments or find me through the Papa link in the description, and I would love to ride for your person and celebrate their life with you for a day. If you know anybody who's actively addicted, please share this with them. I don't want to see anybody else die from addiction. I know you don't either. So like, subscribe, share, do all the things. Smash that subscribe button. We're almost up to, I think, like 1,600 and something viewers. If we can get to 2,000, our subscribers, that would be great. That would help the channel out tremendously. So thank you everyone for your support and your prayers. Don't forget that Redeeming Eden is a non-profit ministry through International Gospel Outreach. That link is in the description. It's in the Papa link. You can go there and find out more about Redeeming Eden and the Cody Jordan Forever Funeral Fund, which is a fund I set up to help families that lose loved ones to addiction. And every penny donated above that which it takes for the Redeeming Eden cycle tours will go to building Redeeming Eden, the Garden Rehab. So, from St. Ignace, I can't even remember what state this would be at this point. It's in the 30s. It's probably like 33, I guess. 34. 34. I'm going to guess 34. I love you guys. Jesus loves you. I'll see you later. Have a good night.